dear friends, Tashi Delek, and welcome back to my online talk again. So today I'm going to speak on how to deal with loneliness. Well, there is a saying that no person is an island by themselves. That's why, being a social animal, we need social connection for our happiness. The dictionary defines that loneliness is an unpleasant emotional response to perceived isolation. It causes people to feel alone, empty, and unwanted. The feeling of unwanted comes from rejection. The feeling of empty comes from unsatisfied expectations. And the feeling of alone comes from separation, which could be understood in two ways. Permanent separation of death and temporary separation of departure or partition. This loneliness could attack both the single and engaged people. And I believe that we could heal from this loneliness only through cultivating love and trust in us and towards others. Now let's expand on how to love. Let me introduce you some strategies on it. The first strategy is an acceptance. Love is an acceptance of oneself and others in our life. We need courage to love, and love needs trust for its stability. Love is a most powerful, beautiful, innocent, and pure feeling a being could have that overpowers our emotions and actions. There are two kinds of love: partial love and impartial love. Partial love is a love that we have only for some special people. It is an insecure love because this love doesn't want to share their love with others. It puts a defensive wall to protect their love from others. This love struggles very hard to guard their love from shattering and deviating towards others. So this could become a cause of suffering, such as by being suspicious, possessive, mistrust, and so on. This love could face more difficulties in moving on and regain trust once it fails in a relationship. While impartial love is a free-spirited and unconditional love that doesn't build a defensive wall to protect it from others. Instead, it initiates more and more love towards more people. It doesn't need to protect, but still it is secure and abundant love. So this kind of love is a source of all the happiness. It becomes easier for this love to let go of past and accept new changes in their relationship. Buddhism emphasizes more on this impartial love because it is suitable for the practice of bodhicitta. a person who could love and help people equally and unconditionally is known as brave heart, which is termed as bodhisattva in Buddhism. We have to love and accept ourselves first to accept others in our life. If we value and consider even our small or momentary happiness, or we appreciate our minor good qualities, then it means that we love ourselves dearly. Then we will be ready to believe that we have enough happiness, love, and good qualities to share it with others. The second strategy is to connect with others through familiarity. Buddhism's belief of past life, which describes that every sentient beings have been parents to each other in our many lifetimes. This perspective introduces us that every being is a part of the same family, and it enhances familiarity towards others equally. Similarly, social psychologists found that familiarity is a necessary condition to develop close relationships, such as those people who have been around each other, gone to school together, or work together, and so on. The third strategy is to generate bodhicitta by exchanging oneself with others. This practice makes us realize that we have the potential to give and that we care about others too. And the fourth strategy is to generate the practice of bodhicitta by equalizing oneself with others. This practice connects us to similarities by believing that we all the beings have same preferences in longing for happiness and rejection of sorrow. And social psychologists says that normally we associate with people who have same hobbies, personality, and lifestyle. So that's why similarities precedes a close relationship. Now let's explore on how to trust. To trust others, we need to trust ourselves first. If we love ourselves, then naturally we will trust ourselves too. Here we need to understand humans' characteristics to trust others. Our humans' mindsets and actions are very unpredictable. It changes with time, experiences, situations, and so on. Sometimes humans can be very rude and mean, but sometimes humans can be very kind and gentle. And sometimes humans can be very understanding and reasonable. So it shows the impermanent human's nature. Our relationships are a communication between human to human. When humans trait itself is volatile and situational, then how can we expect for an always perpetual and positive attitude and behavior from our partners? Let's say we always make sure in our relationship that our partner is attentive and attracted only towards us, and that assurance leads to a jealousy and possessiveness which could destroy our healthy relationship. So high expectations in our relationship could leave us unsatisfied and empty. So this understanding of impermanent human nature helps us to believe in adjusting our personalities, such as by being more accommodating, being more sensible, or developing a sense of patience in us. Eventually, we have to trust humanity to cultivate love. But at the same time, we have to understand the impermanent human's nature to develop a common sense to balance our relationship. An end of a relationship is not an end of our life or not an end of our love, because we have much more to offer and derive from the ocean of love. So that's all for today, and see you next time. Until then, please take care, be safe, tashi delek, and bye bye.